Can you feel it too? We're getting a summer movie season. What is up, film geeks? My name is Trevor. Welcome back to my channel. It's official. Movie theaters are back open and we are getting a summer movie season. 2020, forget about you. 2021 is here with a summer movie season. So today I'm giving you guys my top 10 most anticipated movies for this summer season. Join me down below in the comment section. What movies are you guys most excited for this summer? I'm counting the summer movie season from like May to August. That's kind of my summer movie season right there. There's a couple movies on this list that already did come out, and I have seen some of them. I'm including them on this list because they're kind of starting off the summer season, and when I made this list, I hadn't seen them yet. But with that said, without further ado, let's get started. And so at number 10 is going to be Guy Ritchie's Wrath of Man. I actually saw this the other day, and it's safe to say it's my favorite movie of the year so far. I was excited for it when I saw the trailer, and I was really excited when I saw Guy Ritchie's name attached to it. It's a different movie from Guy Ritchie. It's not his witty, fast-paced, kind of charismatic film. It's more of a darker, definitely a different route of a film we've seen him do in the past. And I love that. Jason Statham is absolutely fantastic in this film, and it really kicked off the summer movie season with a bang. The action in this film is second to none. The story is told so well. It is a cliche story, meaning we've seen and heard this story before. A family member gets killed, and you go on apeshit wild crazy to kill anyone who was involved with that murder. And that's kind of what this is. How he puts his Guy Ritchie flair in there, telling the story out of order, all looping her back around to the end. Always puts a smile on my face. Safe to say, I think Guy Ritchie is my favorite director. If you haven't seen Wrath of Man, get to the theater and see it. It really kicked off the summer movie season very nicely. Next up at number 9, I can't talk too much about this film, but I have got a chance to see it. It is In the Heights, based off the Lin-Manuel Miranda's Broadway show In the Heights. I was excited for this movie. It was supposed to come out last year. It was one of my most anticipated movies last year, and it again was one of my most anticipated movies this year, starring the likes of Anthony Ramos. You also do have Lin-Manuel Miranda in there, and a bunch of other very talented people. I can kind of talk about what I said in my tweet. It's vibrant. Anthony Ramos is a star. The music is so good, and it gives you in the summer vibe, and it's such a feel-good movie. In the Heights, keep it on your radar, folks. It's so good. Next up is going to be Space Jam: A New Legacy, starring LeBron James. I don't know what it is. The trailers never really sold me, but god dang it, I'm excited. I mean, there's so much nostalgia going into this film. I like the animation style they're going with this film. The jerseys look absolutely fantastic. From the trailer, LeBron's not the best actor, but that's okay. Just going back to the original Space Jam, such nostalgic vibes I'm getting from this movie, thinking about that movie. Like, you got two of the greatest players of all time, Michael Jordan and LeBron. Who's the GOAT? That's another discussion for another time. But LeBron James getting his movie. You have other characters like cameos in there. You got Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, and you got the Toon Squad back. The jerseys look awesome. This one looks vibrant. It looks cool. And I'm excited. And I'm going to be there. Opening day. Next up is going to be Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. Zack Snyder's having a year for himself. Back in March, Zack Snyder's Justice League was absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite films of the year so far. And once they dropped the trailer for this one, I immediately was sold. Then they dropped another trailer for this one. And again, I was immediately sold. I'm actually seeing this one a week early this upcoming week in the theaters. I am so excited to see this on the biggest screen possible. Starring Dave Bautista, this looks like an action-packed, awesome adventure. I'm a sucker for a good zombie movie. I'm a sucker for Zack Snyder. We better be getting some slow-mos. That's all I'm saying. Next up at number 6, another movie I'm seeing this weekend, Spiral from the Book of Saw. Saw, the original, is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I can't really say that for the other Saw movies inside the franchise. Not a big fan of those. We don't really talk about them. The original Saw is something that is so spectacular. I hold so near and dear to my heart. I absolutely love that film. And this one looks like it's going to be the closest thing to that original Saw, or it's going to be a complete dumpster fire filled with these gory traps. We could get that again too. But Chris Rock, I like when he takes on these more serious roles. You also got Samuel L. Jackson in there. Come on. I mean, just looking at this movie, it doesn't look like it's going to be focused on the gory, nasty traps. As long as no one falls in a needle pit, I'll be good. I'll be good. Rated to the top 5, it can't be a summer movie season without a little bit of Pixar. You gotta throw Luca on this list. Literally like a summer movie. And the kids in Italy who are like sea creatures and they go out there to be humans, but whenever their bodies get wet, They turn back into those sea creatures. Animation style looks absolutely breathtaking, and I love Pixar. I wasn't the biggest fan of Soul, but I absolutely loved Onward, and this looks like it's going to get that original Pixar flair that I kind of missed in Soul. Soul was definitely a mature film, but I think Luca's going to go back to his roots of true Pixar that gives us a lot to love. Such a good adventure. We're going to pull on the heartstrings a little bit, but just seeing this world that Pixar continues to create. I wish this movie was going to theaters. I wish I could see it on the biggest screen possible. It's going to Disney Plus. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit, but I cannot wait for Luca. I'm going to say it. I think it might be Pixar's best movie. Next up at number 4, gotta put it on there, man. Fast 9, F9, Fast and Furious, baby, whatever you want to call it. I'm excited for it. I'm a sucker for Fast and Furious. It is one of my favorite franchises of all time. Dominic Toretto, his brother's coming in there, John Cena. It doesn't really make that much sense because Dominic Toretto's like the family man, but we're probably going to find that out. They're just going to be really stupid, and they're all almost going to die, and they're not going to die, and it's going to live on. Then Dominic Toretto's going to give a really epic speech at the end. I'm going to get chills. I might even cry. I'm excited for it. At number 3, another May release, A Quiet Place Part 2. Ha! They just dropped the trailer for it again the other day, and man, oh man, am I excited for this movie. Absolutely love the original Quiet Place, one of my favorite horror movies of all time. If you want to classify it as a horror movie, I do. I sure freaking do. But this one looks like it's not going to be just a sequel, but a prequel as well. We're going to get a little bit more of John Krasinski in there. I absolutely love John Krasinski, so I'm hoping we get a little bit more of him in there. It looks like we're going to get a little bit of explanation exactly what happened. We're also going to get an explanation on like what happens when they leave the farm and what happens when John Krasinski's not there to lead his family. Emily Blunt, it's all on her shoulders. They have a baby and they have 2 kids. It's going to be epic. It's going to be crazy. And it's got to remember, you can't chew popcorn in the theater when you're watching this, because someone will yell at you. Happened last time. My runner-up, this was actually my most anticipated movie of the year back in January. The Suicide Squad. Another movie took its place. We'll get to that in a second. The Suicide Squad is going to be fantastic. Comes out in August. Kind of finishing off the summer movie season. This movie looks epic on every scale. Just seeing all these characters back. DC's kind of on a roll with their movies lately, and it looks like this one's going to be the biggest, weirdest, craziest one yet, and I am here for it. I love all these weird anti-hero characters all on the big screen together. Such good cast from Pete Davidson and John Cena and Idris Elba, and we got Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn in there. You got King Shark. You got so many crazy epic characters. I am here for all of it. Cannot wait for this movie. And you got James Gunn behind the wheel. It's going to be a fantastic movie. It's probably going to be better than the last Suicide Squad, even though I enjoyed the last Suicide Squad. Don't hate me for it, but it's still going to be an epic movie. Still going to be a crazy movie, and it's going to be dark, and people are going to be dying left and right. And I'm here for it. I can't not be excited. But at number 1, you already know what it is. It's going to be the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Black Widow. Just watching WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier got me back in love with the MCU. I always think, man, the MCU is not going to be there, and here I am back in love with it. And I've been excited for Black Widow for quite some time. I've been saying for the longest time, it's going to be a top 5 MCU movie for me. That's how much I'm hyping it up. Comes out July 9th. I hope to take it off the Disney Premier Access. We better be getting a Thursday night screening for it. I'm going to be pissed because I will not watch this movie at home for the first time. I'll watch it at home after, but I will be seeing it on the biggest screen possible for the first viewing of this film. I cannot wait for it. I just want to go back to a theater. Hopefully everyone's got masks and vaccinated. We're sitting there together, a big crowd, and we're yelling, and we're screaming, and we're cheering for Natasha. We know she's going to live, because it's a prequel. But you got Taskmaster in there, you got David Harbour in there, and you got Yelena, aka Florence Pugh. She's supposed to be in the Hawkeye series. I'm guessing she's going to find out in like a post-credit scene that her sister died, and she's going to go and find Hawkeye, and it's going to be awesome because she's supposed to be in the Hawkeye series, and I can't freaking wait for it. But Black Widow looks like Winter Soldier vibes, but dare I say, I think it's going to be better than a Winter Soldier. I think it's going to be one of MCU's best movies. I absolutely love Black Widow. I think Taskmaster is going to be one of the best villains. The epic score, the epic action scenes, all the trailers they dropped led this movie for us to believe that it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and is my number 1 most anticipated movie for this summer movie season. Join me down below in the comment section. What movie are you most excited for this summer movie season? I can't believe we're here. No more watching movies at home acting like they're better than they are. Artemis Fowl. See you never. I'm so excited for so many more movies. Lots coming out on Netflix, but these are the 10 I cannot wait to see. Let me know what you guys are most excited for down below in the comment section. Hit the thumbs up button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. A video a day this week, and hopefully from here on out for a while. I'm excited for all of it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Hey, how's it going? Close up here. If you guys are still watching, comment down below. Hashtag summer movies. I really do appreciate you. I freaking love you. If you guys are still watching, you are the absolute best. Talk to you next time. Later, peace. In case you don't see it, good afternoon, good evening, good night.